Most people never get rich, not because they're lazy, not because they're unlucky, but because they were trained to think like the poor. Dr. Thomas Stanley studied millionaires for over 20 years. He found that most weren't flashy, they didn't win the lottery, and almost none of them inherited wealth. They simply made different choices, and those choices came from mindset. Today, we break down 10 brutal mindset differences between the rich and the poor, with real lessons from books, psychology, and life. This might trigger you, but if it does, it means you need it. Let's go. 1. Money is evil versus money is a tool. Let's kill this myth right now. Money is not evil. Greed is. Poverty, if you think about it, causes more suffering than wealth ever did. In Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill wrote, "Money is shy and elusive. It must be wooed with purpose and intention." Poor mindset fears money. Rich mindset studies it, learns how it works, controls it. Because here's the truth. Money amplifies who you already are. If you're kind, money makes you generous. If you're selfish, money makes you louder. So don't fear money. Learn how to master it, like any other tool. 2. I can't afford it versus how can I afford it? I can't afford it is mental shutdown. It's a dead-end sentence. Rich people ask, how can I afford it? This shifts your brain into problem-solving mode. It forces creativity, not excuses. Robert Kiyosaki and Rich Dad Poor Dad shared this story. His real dad would say, we can't afford that. His mentor, the rich dad, would say, how can we afford it? What can we build? Sell? Learn? This one sentence changes your brain. One creates fear, the other creates possibility. 3. Job security versus freedom and leverage. Poor mindset craves job security, but a secure job can vanish overnight. COVID-19 proved that. Rich mindset craves leverage, the ability to multiply impact without multiplying effort. Tim Ferriss, author of The 4-Hour Workweek, explains, people don't want $1 million. They want what they think $1 million can buy. Freedom, flexibility, peace. The rich focus on systems, assets, and automation. Because real security isn't in a paycheck, it's in ownership. 4. That's not my job versus how can I add value? This is the employee trap. Doing the minimum, protecting your title. The rich don't play that game. They ask, where can I solve a problem? Where can I create value? Naval Ravikant says, you get rich by giving society what it wants, but you must do it at scale. Think about that. Solve big problems, help more people, and money follows. You'll never hear a millionaire say, that's not my job. They're too busy asking, how can I serve better? 5. I know enough versus I'm always learning. Here's a brutal stat. 85% of self-made millionaires read 2 or more books per month. Business Insider, 2019. Meanwhile, most people stop learning after college. They graduate and mentally retire. Rich people stay curious. They invest in courses, mentors, books, masterminds, because they know the more you learn, the more you earn. Knowledge compounds, just like money. 6. Blame others versus take responsibility. Poor mindset blames everything. The government, the boss, the economy, even their own family. Rich mindset owns everything. Every failure, every delay, every result. In Mindset, psychologist Carol Dweck says, fixed mindset individuals avoid failure. Growth mindset individuals embrace it because they know failure teaches. Rich people see problems and say, it's on me, which means it's also in my control. That mindset, that's power. 7. Save everything versus invest wisely. Poor mindset hoards cash, but cash loses value every year due to inflation. Rich mindset makes money move. They invest in stocks, businesses, education, and themselves. Morgan Housel in The Psychology of Money wrote, spending is the enemy of compounding. Wealth is what you don't see. Don't just save to feel safe. Invest to grow, Safe is slow death. Growth is the game. 8. Work hard for money versus make money work for you. Hard work is not the goal. Leverage is. Poor mindset trades time for rupees. The rich create assets, content, code, courses, communities. Warren Buffett said it best. If you don't learn how to make money in your sleep, you'll work until you die. The goal? Use your mind to build something once that pays you forever. 9. Spend to look rich versus spend to become rich. Poor mindset flexes, new phone, latest car, designer shoes, but the average millionaire drives a used Toyota, wears basic clothes, eats normal meals. That's straight from the Millionaire Next Door. Rich mindset spends on growth. They buy ads, books, mentorship, and time. Poor people want to look rich. Rich people want to be free. 10th, seek comfort now versus sacrifice for later. Poor mindset chases dopamine, Netflix, junk food, short-term pleasure. Rich mindset plays the long game. Sacrifices comfort, delays gratification. James Clear in Atomic Habits wrote, "Every action is a vote for the type of person you want to become. Each time you choose discipline over distraction, you cast a vote for the rich version of yourself." Mindset isn't a buzzword. It's your life steering wheel. Your results will never exceed your thoughts. But here's the good news. Mindset can be upgraded, one thought at a time, one choice at a time, and that's what we do here at the Upgrade Zone. Subscribe now, share this with someone who needs it, and replay it once a month to make sure your mind is growing faster than your comfort zone, because your mindset decides your money.